But you already know that. Don't you, Fräulein?
Did the stream cut off? Don't have any dropped frames. Weird. Okay, how long was the stream dead? It feels like it has reset itself. The hell? Checking something. That's weird. Okay, back to game.
I want to understand Demoiselle Lenny. I'd like to understand why you didn't tell me about Leon's death, about fighting with him in the Resistance, and about the Gore, and about Mr. Ludwig. It would have saved us both so much time and effort.
Because it would have only begged questions. Questions which lead to events that I've never spoken about to anyone. Not even to you, dear Ludwig.
Lenny.
Still, I suppose it doesn't matter now. Perhaps it's time I confess my crime.
What are you talking about?
Time.
It was the best years of my life. Joining the Resistance, unlike my coward of a father, and fighting alongside Leon after he miraculously got back from Baltayar with Ludwig. It gave me purpose. Leon was a terrific leader. I could feel he was finally taking me seriously, especially with Dana being missing. I knew he was still in love. After all, didn't he cross the globe to rescue her? But we all thought he arrived too late, that Dana had died with her parents during the pogroms. So I believed his mourning would eventually come to an end. And that's when Dana fell from the sky, literally.
Dana was sent by London, right? To oversee that operation led by your Resistance network? The exfiltration of a civilian to Switzerland, if I recall correctly.
Indeed. But Leon never told us that Dana was involved. Maybe he was afraid to believe it himself.
Oh, come on, Dana. You know it's Leon. Don't be a bitch. Aww, that's cute.
You should have seen them, Fräulein. It was as if they had never left each other.
And I was jealous.
Do you know
hell.
if Dana ever mentioned a child?
Maybe they were planning to have one in Baltaya, who knows?
In Baltayar?
Yes, that's all they ever talked about. How they were going to live over there after the war, along with Ludwig and his tribe. But it was to be just another broken dream.
So does Grandma live in Baltayar now? I mean, if Lenny is still alive, why not Dana?
Right. I should call London now. My radio's downstairs. One of Leon's paintings. He did one of me posing on the terrace that summer when we met. He even gave me the painting so I would think of him when he was in Baltayar. I expect it got destroyed by the Brown Shadow when they pillaged Papa's gallery. Leon's drawing book. I recognize the mountains of Vagen in these drawings. Leon must have drawn them during his expeditions in the region. These drawings date from the summer we met, when I worked here. These landscapes don't look like they're from the Vagen region. Leon must have done these drawings when he was in Baltayar with the Origin expedition. This is a drawing of the Gorons.
It's nice to see her commentary on them.
Herr Gustav housed me here when I worked at the refuge. I have so many fond memories with Leon here. When I left for London with Junta, I never thought I'd see the place again, let alone be here again with Leon.
Must have felt quite happy and lucky. Oh, so the Goron is staying in her room, more or less?
Lenny's old room. I should stay away. Yunta's stash. I doubt I'll find anything of use there to amplify the radio signal. This is the transmitter Herr Gustav told me he'd cobbled together to compensate for the wave disturbance caused by the mountains. Should be able to use it for my own radio to contact London. Once this antenna is connected, there must be a way to open it. There must be something else I can plug into it.
Oh, then we make a warbird.
There must be something else I can plug in.
Okay.
Herr Gustav's old radio. I remember we spent many an evening listening to serials when I worked here that summer. So Yunta never did come back to retrieve it? Not surprising, really, I suppose, given the fact that World War broke out. What a mess. Herr Gustav must have turned Yunta's dark room into a storeroom after she left.
Or the storm room was used as her dark room for a while, but now it's back to its original use?
Judging by these installations, Leon's network seems particularly well organized. Pity the same can't be said for all the resistance networks the Foreign Office deals with. May I? The Gorun described Leon as his brother. They must have shared lots of adventures together since Leon saved him from the clutches of Herberger. Lenny and the Gorun seem close. It's nice that she's found a friend. Not that Herr Gustav lacked affection for her, but she spent too much time alone in that refuge. True brothers and sisters in arms. You can sense that the three of them stand together as one. Your drawings are beautiful.
For you, Dana Rose.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Ludwig. It's almost as if you were there with us that night.
Leon told me.
Did he speak about me?
All the time.
That's
I
how
should
I
go
learned
now.
to talk.
Talk to you later, Mr. Ludwig. Oh, it looks like Leon and me in this drawing. The Goron must have drawn it from Leon's accounts of us.
That's cute.
If this propaganda against the resistance fighters is anything to go by, the Brown Shadow must be pretty desperate.
Another terrorist sabotage perpetrated by the White Army. Well, that's actually a pretty positive thing.
Looks like the Goron must be a nightmare for the Brown Shadow. He must be the super resistant I heard so much about in London. Harold Exner. A scientist with vital information for the war effort, according to the Foreign Office. His cover has recently been blown, which has led to this operation. Better not say anything during the briefing, but apparently, Exner has a reputation for being rather hot-headed. The refuge. The place where it all began between me and Leon. Switzerland. The package will be safe over there. We'll need to cross Devil's Pass with the package in order to reach Switzerland. They say it's not the most daunting pass, but still, you need to be escorted by a professional alpinist.
Good thing you have one.
The refuge. It'll be the departure point for our expedition into Switzerland tomorrow. Why did Herr Gustav leave the refuge? Did the Brown Shadow force him?
Okay, we'll deal with the radio a bit later.
Best not go too far. There's a storm brewing. Darn it. I hope it doesn't break until we're through Devil's Pass in the morning.
You're in a mountain. Storms usually pick up pretty quick.
Lenny!
What do you want?
Basic gun safety laws?
It's amazing how you've grown. How have you been since last time?
Fine, I guess.
Stop pointing your gun at the others! God damn it, Lenny!
It's quite incredible when I think of you and Leon fighting alongside someone who comes from so far away.
Yeah. After Leon saved him during the expedition in Baltayar, Mr. Ludwig's tribe took him in during the winter months. They became inseparable, like brothers. So much so that Mr. Ludwig insisted on coming back here with Leon. Now he's our most ferocious fighter, the terror of the Brown Shadow.
I found out that the refuge was closed down by the Brown Shadow a few years ago. Turns out your network did the best of it. But what about Herr Gustav? Is he...
Dead? No, he's not dead. Although, for me, he might just as well be.
See you later,
Pointing
Lenny.
your gun at Leon! I mean, I know you will kill him eventually, but why now?
We'll talk later, Dana.
Ouch. That was a bit, interesting. That's a good stash of ammo and weapons. Also, I'm surprised the Brown Shadow never came to check on this place, considering it's a pretty hefty building and they have resistance fighters in the mountains. That would be the first place I would check.
We'll have to cross that tomorrow. It's daunting. Not because of the crossing, though. Leon knows it like the back of his hand. No, because of what will happen between us afterwards. I know I'll have to face the fact that London won't let me stay with him once we've escorted the civilian into Switzerland. And Leon would never accept to leave his men and follow me to London as long as the war's still raging. Once again, everything seems to be against us. But at least I've seen him. At least I know he still loves me. And we'll have plenty of time to catch up when we'll leave for Baltayar after the war. So, best not dwell. I'll have all day tomorrow to feel sorry for myself.
I read Leon's network uses the old caves over there to escape from the Brown Shadow. That's smart. Sky's darkening. Doesn't bode well. Let's just hope it'll clear up by the morning. Devil's Pass. Once we've crossed it, getting into Switzerland shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, well, she supposedly can't anymore because of the complications. Supposedly.
Is everything all right, Herr Exner? You seem a little upset. If it's about your exfiltration tomorrow, I can assure you there's nothing to be worried about. Leon is the best for...
I couldn't care less about tomorrow.
So what is it then?
It's my wife, Andrea. It's like I said to your goons there. I can't leave without her.
Your wife? I'm sorry, Herr Exner, but we have no orders regarding...
I don't care about your orders. I'm not leaving without Andrea. Do you hear me? I won't.
Fair enough. He has a point.
You think I'm a bastard, don't you? A selfish bastard ready to risk people's lives to recover the woman he loves. That's what you all think, isn't it?
Not really.
I'm afraid I don't know you well enough to have an opinion of you. Besides, I'm only here to accomplish my mission, not to judge anyone.
I take full responsibility for my actions, and I expect no pity in return. But would a little understanding be too much to ask? I mean, what would you do in my shoes? What would you do if they asked you to abandon that alpinist you seem to be so fond of for the common good, eh? Because that's what you're asking me to do with Andrea.
Actually, she's way more likely to get killed once they find out you ran off than this mountain guy who's not exactly easy for them to find.
Well, to be perfectly honest, I suppose if I were in your shoes, I would pull out all the stops to protect those who are dear to me.
I see. Thank you, Fraulein.
Well, everyone seems all right, more or less. I should get back to the radio now.
Well, I'm still thinking the baby most likely survived and was taken by that helpful family that couldn't have children on their own. And who knows, maybe the complications never happened? I mean, they all already lied to her that her baby died. Might as well have lied to her that she can't ever have any children anymore. What the fuck knows at this point? Nobody has said two non-lies in this game so far.
Empty. This part of the radio is used to transmit messages. This part of the radio is used to transmit messages. This part of the radio is used to receive messages. This part of the radio is used to receive messages. I need my documents so I can find the right setting. They're in a side pocket of my bag.
No, if it's not in the other, it's in this one.
Maybe Herr Gustav's homemade radio is still around here somewhere.
How handy that his homemade antenna amplifier was a Vorarlberg key, and this one just so happens to have a Vorarlberg entrance. Really? Really?
It doesn't fit. Looks like there's something wrong with the antenna.
Nothing's wrong with it, I just haven't extended this little dick.
There must be something else I can plug into it. Once this antenna is connected, there must be a way.
That should boost the signal. Perfect.
Damn, that's some antenna.
Better try another one. That item doesn't work.
Ooh, I can point it in various directions.
I must have made a mistake.
Now that it's open, I can. Oh, dear God. Damn, that's some antenna. Okay, let's check the stuff. Please follow the procedure below to contact your liaison officer. To obtain the safety frequency, decipher the contact code below. Set the resulting safety frequency on the receiver part of your device. Your liaison officer will then communicate on the receiver part of your device a new transmission frequency to decipher. Set this new transmission frequency on the sender part of your device. Use the handset of your device to reach your liaison officer. God damn, that's convoluted. In order to send a message using the radio, please use the correspondence table below. The recipient of the letter will receive their code at the frequency established by the contact code. Foreign Office. A document establishing a correspondence between the Latin alphabet and the Morse code. Oh my God. What's with the IP address though? Let's see, 2111 is maybe B. One, two, maybe A. 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 1. Bar. And 21. Barn. Okay, we have a barn. Yeah, I know, I was just kidding. Okay, so we have a barn. Barn is 6.9. Okay, so the frequency on the receiver is a 6.9. Almost to 7. This is 6.9. Looks about right. Okay, what was the instruction? Do I have to check the...
Nothing. I should turn the radio on first.
Okay, turn it on. This is on 6.9-ish.
The signal isn't strong enough. I need to find a way of amplifying it.
Didn't I already use the thingamajig? Anything more I can do to the antenna? Doesn't seem to let me touch the antenna further.
This part of the radio is used to receive messages.
The signal isn't strong enough. I need to find a way of amplifying it.
Is there anything else in the area I can touch? Well, if it's not strong enough, maybe try taking it outside of the Faraday cage you're inside right now, maybe? Not like you can't pick this up.
This part of the radio is used to transmit messages.
I don't know, considering this wood is holding up for a few decades now, it might just be quite reinforced with iron.
Nothing. I should turn the radio on first.
Oh, there's a button here. Finally, found where it was hiding. Okay, that's a lot of signal now. I think we have a P-E. It is a P. E. I think N. Pen. Oh, dot dash. Oh, okay. B E A. Dash dot dash. Peak. Okay, peak. What's the code for peak? 8.4. Hey, I made it!
London, come in. London, do you read me? Over. We've made contact. Package safe and sound. I repeat, we've made contact. Package...
Out of the question!
I'm not moving from here without her!
London, please wait a moment. Over. What's going on?
You tell London I'm not leaving without my wife.
Herr X, now listen,
No, you listen. Andrea is my closest collaborator. With regard to the Allied war effort, she is just as important as me. She is in Wagen as I speak, hiding at some friend's place under a false identity. You must bring her here and smuggle her into Switzerland with me.
There's no way we're going back to Wagen. Brown Shadow troops have overrun the entire town. We can't risk delaying our departure.
A storm coming. Danger.
I'm not moving from here without her.
London, did you hear that? Roger that. Over and out.
We have to save her. She's the
They
blonde.
say we can't allow Frau Exner to be captured and risk her letting the cat out of the bag.
What are you waiting for then? Send someone to fetch her.
Hang on. You're not asking me to.
Sorry, Lenny, we haven't got a choice. Ludwig can't go about in public in Wagen, and I have to prepare everything to get them through Devil's Pass tomorrow. You're the only one I trust enough to...
Why can't she go?
Lenny's right. I'm not known to the Brown Shadow. I can sneak into Wagen incognito this evening and be back in time for...
Out of the question. That's not your mission here. And besides, it's too dangerous.
Leon!
All right, then. I'll go.
Ouch, Leon.
Lenny,
Ouch.
Leon's reaction and his unconditional love for Dana drove me mad with rage. So I decided to take my revenge by making a detour. It was a detour I would regret for the rest of my life.
What did you do?
I made a deal with the devil.
Yep, she betrayed them. Fucking obvious.
No one was supposed to have gotten hurt, I promise. I promise, Fraulein.
Bullshit.
I just didn't want Leon to leave me forever. To leave with her. But it was a fool's bargain, as I should have known from the beginning.
Nice aim, Dana! And Leon! And there's the resistance fighters dying already. Good job, Lenny!
Brown Shadow! But how could they have...
We must leave immediately before the mountain becomes impassable!
Go through the pass in this weather? Are you mad?
We have no choice, Lenny! It's that or fall into the hands of the Brown Shadow! And we both know what that means! We ought to stay, to buy Leon as much time as we can!
Leon,
She's right, Lenny! Now go! Go! Come! Dana!
No! Don't make this harder than it is!
Dana!
I love you, Leon.
I love you too, Dana, more than anything in the world. Come on, let's go!
Good job, love! Came back just in time. And that's how Lenny lost her legs. To her own fucking stupidity.
Ironic, isn't it? But the worst was yet to come. Who knows how long we fought? Enough for Leon to lead the civilians to the foot of Devil's Pass.
job, Goron! Yeah, that was properly dark.
Ludwig has been searching for Leon's remains since then. But it took the thaw due to global warming to uncover the bodies. And with them, my crime. Precisely when you decided to show up, Fraulein.
Lenny.
Dear Ludwig, can you ever
Mr. Ludwig, please.
Don't, Fraulein. I deserve this. Let's get this over with, Fraulein. Let me tell you about the last time I ever saw Dana, and then I'll be done.
Okay, I'm listening.
It was a year after Leon died, just after the liberation of Vagen.
And on this, not exactly positive note, I will be wrapping up the stream. Okay, let's find us somebody to raid. Ooh, this might be a nice attack. Been a while since I had a chance to raid here, I think. I'll be seeing everybody tomorrow with more of the story of Dana Rose and Kate Walker. Until then, bye!